Well, hello everyone. My name is Miguel Latronica, and I am the designer of this online yoga course called A Light from Within. I want to welcome you. You took the time to check us out. You've landed on our landing page, as it is named, and I just wanted to put this quick video together welcoming you and telling you what you could expect from this point going on. I've created several vignettes. So there's all these little of yoga videos. It's this one where I introduce myself. There's another one about what is called the PEIM, stands for Personal Emotions Imprint Map, and what to expect. Basically, the skinny of it is this: what the course is and what it can do for you. That's pretty much what this is. And then you'll make the decision about what level of membership, if any, that you would like to enlist. So the first thing I want to do is, obviously you see the background here. This is our landing page. And like you, many others will come here, and when they do, they will just kind of scroll through it. So there's me talking in this video and the 3 different levels of membership. Please give us your email. We'd love to give you updates, things like that. Talks about what the workbook course is. So that's another video. And then Personal Emotions Imprint Map. That's something very unique. That's what separates this yoga course from any other course in the world. Because this course is more than just about yoga. It's about 102 workbook questions, 102 different journal entries, okay? And you rate all these questions in your journal experiences with 18 different emotions, and you give them, on a scale of 1 to 10, you rate them. And then it builds this profile, which I'll get into in a minute, okay? So, moving on, workbook questions and journal entry spreads. That's what I was just talking about. I'll show you an example of what some of them are. So these video vignettes, just kind of, I'm trying to keep them under 5 minutes, gives you a rough idea. So by the time, you will have gone through these videos and read over everything and went onto our blog, you'll know what level you want to join, okay? So that's that. There's our blog. So I'm going to go back up, and now what I want to do is I have another tab opened here, and it's the workbook course. So once you enroll, well, actually, let me go back to this. So anybody that lands on our page, they sign in. So you remember, you sign in. When you sign in, it just takes you to your credentials that you will have provided once you signed up. Or here you sign up, okay? But once you hit sign in, you'll put your credentials in, and it will take you to this page here. And you can see, I'm just going to scroll through it rather quickly. There's 6 different chapters, and it covers all of the components of this course, okay? So that's good. Now, I talked about your Personal Emotions Imprint Map, just a bird's eye view, okay? This is something that I created. It's a site that I just created. I've done this course, taught this course so many different times that, I know the book with my, and the course with my eyes closed. But this is something I created, and this is all based on my timeline. So if I answer the 102 workbook questions and I go through all the different journal entry plates, when I assign an emotion, you can see on the bottom there where it says, joy, love, hopeful. Those are the 18 emotions. And then as I start to populate them, they build out, So right now it's on happy. And if next 3 questions, if I give, 10 points for each one, it's going to go from 54 to 84. So you kind of see how that works. And the interesting thing about this is, it's emotions juxtaposed to another. Like when you see like the yellow, it's way up there, and it's so much more points than the other emotions. That's something that gets our attention. Well, why is that one so high? Why are the other ones, one way down in here, right? It says anger, 10. Well, I guess I'm not an angry person. But even if I was, it's not a judgment. None of these emotions are about good or bad. The whole course, as it relates to the PIM, was designed to be, like your own biofeedback. So the questions are all based on your timeline. The journaling is all based on your timeline, and that's the criteria that you use to build this. You see? So I'm going to go back to the dashboard here, and I'm going to take you very quickly because you can go through all this stuff, but even like the yoga poses, it's all broken down where, you can just choose whatever pose you want. Let's say I want to go into Tadasana. I hit that, and that actually takes me to the very first winter workbook plate. And there's a question, when I think of my sense of self, to what degree did I receive or conceive it, so on and so forth. And then you can see here to the left, I've got the 18 emotions. I hit whether that emotion, when I answered a question, was that emotion that I'm feeling in the past, is it in the present, or is it something that's into the future? Usually associated with, anxiousness. So, and then I put in my scale of 1 to 10 there. Every page has a health and wellness corner where there's videos and supplementary information, okay? And then here's the journaling plate. So, the random acts of kindness. This is like a journal. You put in your energy levels, what the date is, what the weather is. And there's an affirmation. If light is in your heart, you will find a way home, by Rumi, right? Now, this is the journaling plate here. See, I can just type in anything I want here, and it could be 4 pages long. It could be, 5 sentences, 2 paragraphs. It doesn't matter. But the fun thing about it is you can do anything you want with it. You can actually turn it into your own question and answer it, and then go back to the left with chart of emotions, and then whatever emotion came up for you. So you see how that works? So that's really, really kind of cool. You're going to have so much fun with this. It's unlike anything out there for a very good reason. We've done our homework. We've enlisted all kinds of people, therapists, psychotherapists, to help us design a platform that could work with all the different types of learners, whether it's kinetic, whether it's visual, whether it's auditory, whether it's linear, right? We all learn, and the questions are good for everyone, quite frankly. And then I just want to go quickly into the yoga poses, and incidentally, all the other videos that follow, it'll all make sense. But I was in Tadasana a little while ago, and that was the workbook and journal portion. Now, this also is, you can see the card Winter Ace, right, of clubs. So you can see that it's part 1 and part 2, there's a correlation, okay? So here I've got the pose, and then of course all the instructions to work through it. And you'll notice here there's a little box, and every time you complete one, you hit that checkbox, right? It tells you the benefits, precautions, modifications, so on and so forth, and gives you, there's always these pearls of wisdom, and then there's always these mudras. There's 52 mudras. Because there's 52 plates, there's 52 mudras. Because there's 52 plates, there's 52 affirmations. So on and so forth. 52 is really common, and sometimes there's 2 questions to 1 plate, hence, 102, okay? So again, I got this here. The pearls of wisdom is just, again, supplementary information. I can hold this mudra, and I can type in anything I want here, and then I assign it, how many minutes, 13 minutes, and once I do that, I hit submit, and it keeps track of all my meditation. That's how it works. It's really kind of cool. See, it says successful submitted. Success. Submitted successfully. Okay, so check out the other videos. Thank you for visiting us. Check out our blog. You're going to love this course. I guarantee it. And any questions, reach out to me. Thank you. Namaste.